Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from the group 4. Here we'll be explaining about development cycle methodology, life, and alternative method. Selection of the method of system development. The selection of the information technology system development method is determined by several factors, namely 1. Package availability. The availability of the package must be checked whether the package should be purchased or develop your own STI. Number 2. Information technology system researches. Researches that are owned by the Department of Information Technology System determine whether they will be worked on and operated by a third party, outsourcing, or will be developed on their own, insourcing. Number 3. Impact of the system. If the impact is narrow, only the individual user of the system who are also the developer of the system. Then EUC and user computing can be done. On the other hand, if the impact intends to the organization, the development of the EUC system will be dangerous, because if something goes wrong, the impact will affect other users of the system or the organization are large. And the last, system using schedule. If the STI development schedule is loose and the development has plenty of time to fully. The difference between the conventional method and the alternative method. The conventional development method, namely the SDLC system development lifecycle method. STI was developed by a system analyst. A system analyst is a person who is specially educated to develop a system professionally. Using a system analyst in the SDLC method has a reason, namely because this method is used to develop complex information technology system, STIs that are complex. Then, the development of an alternative STI package model is carried out by buying an existing software package. This package has been developed by a third party, namely the system analyst or the package seller. Packages that have been purchased can be operated by the information system department or directly used by system user. Alternative method development of information technology system. In choosing a package, 3 factors need to be considered. These factors are as follows. 1. Specification required by the company. Specifications are the package capabilities needed by the company. 2. Package availability. After the company's requirement specifications have been identified, the company can look for application package that can meet this need. And the last, evaluate package capabilities. Of the several available packages that meet the need of the company, the package selected must be the best in the sense that the ability of the package best meet the company needs. Method of prototype. Prototyping is the rapid development and testing of a working model of a new application tool and interactive process commonly used by information system experts and business experts. The advantages of prototype are: there is good communication between the developer and the customer. Then developer can do a better job of determining customer needs. See, customer take an active role in system development. The more time saving in system development. And the less implementation becomes easier because the user know what to expect. The disadvantage of prototyping are: A. The customer does not see that the software has not reflect the overall quality of the software and has not thought about maintenance in the long term. B. Developers usually want to complete projects quickly, so they use simple algorithms and programming language. C. The customer relationship with the computer may not represent good design technique. One method by user. If the impact is narrow, only the individual user of the system who are also the developer of the system, then EUC can be done. On the other hand, if the impact extends to the organization, the development of the EUC system will be dangerous, because if something goes wrong, the impact will affect other users of the system or the organization at large. Access of developer method by user. A. Avoiding congestion problem in the information system department if it must be developed in the said department. B. The need of user of the system can be more fulfilled. C. Increase user involvement in system development. Deficiency. Not all system users have an understanding of information system technology. B. Has the risk of disrupting and even damaging other information system. C. Technical weakness. Outsourcing method. Outsourcing is a method of using human resources coming from external parties or third parties to handle or build company system by purchasing application with vendor. If the package is not available, the second priority usually falls on outsourcing. The determination of whether it will be carried out and operated by a third party or will be developed on its own is determined by the research capability factor of Information Technology System Department. If the STI department does not have good researchers, for example, does not have a qualified analyst from programming and does not have adequate technology, the choice usually falls on outsourcing. Advantage and disadvantage of outsourcing. Outsourcing advantage. A. The cost of technology is increasing and will be cheaper if the company does not invest anymore but give it to a third party in the form of outsourcing which is cheaper because the outsourcers receive service from other company, so that the costs are still shared by some company. B. Reducing process time. Because several outsourcers can be selected to work together to provide the service to the company. C. The service provided by the outsourcers are of higher quality than being carried out internally, because the outsourcer is needed a specialist and expert in the field. The company does not have knowledge of the technology system and the outsourcer does. E. The company does not feel the need and does not want to transfer technology and knowledge transfer that is owned by the outsourcer. And disadvantage of outsourcing. A. If the outsourced application is a strategic application, it can be imitated by competitors who can also become client of the same outsourcer. B. The company will lose control of the outsourced application. C. If the bargaining power is in the outsourcer, the company will lose a lot of control deciding something, especially if there is a conflict between them. And the last, company will lose expertise from learning to build and operate this application.
G-Suite edisi G-Suite Basic adalah paket aplikasi produktivitas kolaboratif yang menawarkan email profesional, kalender bersama, pengeditan dan penyimpanan dokumen online, rapat video, dan lainnya untuk bisnis Anda. Harga standar $6 per pengguna per bulan. Paket aplikasi kolaboratif untuk kantor. Dengan G-Suite Basic, Anda dan pengguna lain di organisasi mendapatkan Gmail, mengirim dan menerima email menggunakan alamat profesional seperti bagas@perusahaan.com. Kalender, berbagi kalender untuk menjadwalkan rapat dan acara dengan mudah. Dokumen kolaborasi secara real time di dokumen spreadsheet dan presentasi online. Drive, menyimpan dan menjadangkan file dengan aman di cloud. Meet, bergabung ke rapat video dari laptop atau perangkat lainnya. Kontrol administratif. Tim IT atau administratif Anda juga dapat mengelola setelan keamanan dan akun pengguna dari konsol admin terpusat. Mengontrol akses pengguna ke fitur dan layanan. Mengelola armada seluler dari jauh. Melacak tren penggunaan melalui audit dan laporan. Mendapatkan dukungan 24/7 dari pakar. Menambahkan fitur lainnya. Setelah mendapatkan toolset basic, Anda dapat menambahkan penyimpanan drive untuk pengguna yang membutuhkan penyimpanan lebih dari 30 GB perjalanan lebih lanjut. Membeli lisensi Vaults untuk pengguna yang membutuhkan e-discovery, retensi data, dan pengarsipan. Pelajari lebih lanjut. Melakukan upgrade di lain waktu ke edisi bisnis standar untuk mendapatkan lebih banyak fitur. Cara membuat akun G Suite. Untuk membuat akun G Suite dapat melalui kedahosting.com /G Suite dan dapat melalui situs Google langsung. Berikut caranya. Kunjungi gsuite@google.com /intl/id bahasa Indonesia. Klik melalui uji coba gratis. Dapatkan Gmail, dokumen, drive, dan kalender untuk bisnis. Langkah 2, isikan nama bisnis dan jumlah karyawan. Klik berikutnya. Mari kita mulai. Langkah 3, isikan nama depan dan belakang Anda serta email Anda yang aktif digunakan. Klik berikutnya. Info kontak Anda. Langkah 4, klik ya, saya memiliki domain yang dapat digunakan. Apakah bisnis Anda memiliki domain? Langkah 5, masukkan nama domain. Klik berikutnya. Langkah 6, apakah domain yang Anda masukkan sudah benar? Klik berikutnya. Gunakan domain ini dengan menyiapkan akun. Langkah 7, klik OK jika Anda ingin mendapatkan informasi penawaran, promo, dan berlangganan berita lain. Langkah 8, sekarang buat nama email sesuai domain Anda dan buat passwordnya. Contoh admin @kedahosting.com. Klik setuju dan lanjutkan. Cara Anda masuk. Klik buka penyiapan akun G Suite Anda telah dibuat. 2, pilih dan klik penyiapan manual. Lanjutkan, klik ke konsol admin untuk ke halaman admin google@google.com.